If you're a skinny guy and you have a fast metabolism and low appetite, you've probably been told to just eat more. But obviously that isn't helpful. So today we're going over the exact 3-step system that me and all my clients use to bulk up and gain weight, even with a fast metabolism and a low appetite. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Justin. I'm an online fitness coach and I specialize in helping people with a fast metabolism to bulk up and gain weight. I've been in the fitness industry for over half a decade and I used to weigh 130 pounds. I was super skinny, and no matter what I did, I just couldn't gain weight. I tried all the different mass gainer shakes, I tried all the different diet plans, different fitness bulking meals, but no matter how much I stuffed my face full of food, I couldn't gain weight. Just stuck being skinny until I found systems that actually worked, right? So if you want to know those exact systems, you want to know the different strategies, the different tips that me and all my clients use to bulk up and gain weight, go ahead and subscribe. All right, this is the channel where we go over all things bulking. So if you're a skinny guy, if you have a fast metabolism and a low appetite, this is the channel for you. But let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so step 1, don't focus on eating more food per meal. Focus on eating more meals per day. Okay, as a skinny guy with a fast metabolism and low appetite, trying to stuff down these giant meals is gonna be a losing battle. Okay, you're not gonna be able to finish these meals. I'm sure you've seen some crazy meals on Instagram, these bulking meals that are just insanely big. And you look at that and you're like, there's no way you're gonna be able to finish that, right? So don't try to start forcing down a giant plate of food. You're gonna be lethargic afterwards, you're gonna be tired, it's gonna suck. Okay, trying to eat that much calories in a single meal as a skinny guy with a fast metabolism is gonna be a losing battle. I tried it and I literally used to throw up from overeating. Okay, don't do it. So instead, try to have smaller meals more often. So your rule of thumb is you want to be eating about every 3 hours. Okay, that's going to give your body enough time to really regenerate your appetite and digest the food properly to be prepared for more food. Okay, so that's going to be about 5 meals a day. Now that being said, this does not mean you have to have 5 giant meals per day. Okay, obviously, that's not going to be doable. So instead of trying to force down 5 giant meals per day, what we want to do is have 5 small meals per day. So one of these meals could literally just be a small bowl of yogurt and granola, or a PB&J, or a bagel and cream cheese, right? Something small. So make sure you're setting yourself up for success here, because getting into that habit is going to take some getting used to. So pull out your phone, set reminders, set alarms to be eating every 3 hours. And when you're going to work, if you're going to school, if you're going somewhere, bring stuff to go. Have a PB&J in a plastic bag ready to go. Set yourself up for success. So just like when people are trying to lose weight, they do intermittent fasting, right? Having less meals per day. When we're trying to gain weight, we just have more meals per day. That's going to allow us to hit our calorie goal without overeating, without stuffing our face with way too much food. So just to summarize, don't focus on eating more food per meal. Focus on eating more meals per day. Step 2 is going to be prioritizing calorie-dense meals. Okay, just like when people are trying to lose weight, they prioritize low-calorie meals. We're going to prioritize calorie-dense foods. Okay, so a lot of times people aren't really sure what's calorie-dense, what's not. So this is where we're going to be going over exactly that. Now, there are tons of meals in the fitness industry that are just the gold standard, right? Everybody loves chicken and rice and eggs and fish. Now, the reason these are so prevalent in the fitness industry is because all of those meals are super high in protein, right? Chicken, eggs, fish, super high in protein, which is great, right? But they're really low in calories. Now, this makes them the greatest food for weight loss. This is like the gold standard for weight loss, which is why they're the gold standard in fitness, because everyone's trying to lose weight. So instead of trying to have these low-calorie foods, we want to prioritize calorie-dense foods. Now, this may seem pretty backwards, right? I'm sure you've had so many people say, if you want to bulk up, eat eggs, eat chicken. But just to put these numbers out there to kind of give you an understanding of why this is incorrect, let's go over the numbers. Let's go over the calories, okay? So 5 whole eggs is a lot of food, right? Well, 5 eggs is only 360 calories. That's nothing, okay? Just to put that in perspective, 1 bagel and cream cheese is 500 calories, and it takes up way less space. All right, now let's talk about fish, okay? 6 ounces of salmon is only 270 calories. That's it. Whereas 6 ounces of ground beef is 460 calories. All right, now chicken is another one, right? So let's talk about it. 6 ounces of chicken is only about 300 calories. So instead of trying to have a bunch of these low-calorie meals, we want to prioritize calorie-dense food. And there's a few different food groups that are going to be super calorie-dense that you can incorporate into every single meal. So the main foods you want to start to incorporate is number one is going to be red meats. Okay, this is stuff like steak, ground beef, sausage, meatloaf, chorizo. Just think to yourself, the darker the meat, the more calories. All right, now the next is going to be dairy. So this is going to be stuff like cheese, like yogurt. The reason a bagel and cream cheese is so calorie dense is that cream cheese. Okay, so start to add cheese, start to have a glass of milk, increase your dairy content per meal. Another one is nuts. Okay, nuts are really high in healthy fats and they're going to be a super calorie dense snack. And lastly is olive oil. You can start to incorporate olive oil into pretty much all of your cooking. Now, this being said, as I'm kind of stating these foods, I'm not saying you have to only have these meals, right? It's good to have chicken, eggs, and fish. These are really great healthy options. But start to add these calorie dense options to those meals. So instead of having just plain eggs, add some cheese into your scrambled eggs. Maybe drizzle on some olive oil. Instead of having just plain chicken breast and rice, cut that chicken up, throw it into a bowl, add in some dairy, right? Add some cheese, add some sour cream, drizzle some olive oil in there. Make that into a Chipotle style bowl that's gonna have those calorie dense ingredients. 2 tablespoons of olive oil is 240 calories, okay? So just by incorporating these calorie dense items into your meals, you're gonna be able to get in way more calories without having to eat more food. So to summarize, prioritize calorie-dense foods and start working them into every single meal. Now, step 3 is going to be liquid calories. Now, there's 2 extremely important things when it comes to liquid calories. I'm sure you've heard this tip before, but you have to do it right. Now, the first thing, do not buy mass gainer protein powder. Okay, it's absolutely garbage. It is the worst ripoff in the fitness industry. Okay, go look at a giant tub of mass gainer protein powder and look at the serving size. It's probably going to be giant scoops of powder where you need an entire blender just to chug it down. There's probably going to be like 10 servings in a giant tub of powder. It's ridiculous. Don't buy it. Okay, the way they get those calories is just from filler garbage. It's going to make you feel bloated. You're going to feel like trash. Okay, so instead of doing all that, first, you need to get a blender and make those mass gainer shakes with whole food, healthy ingredients. Now, the next thing is really important, okay? But some of the ingredients you can start to incorporate is going to be just have a cup of milk and use regular whey protein, and then add whole foods like a banana, like Greek yogurt, like honey, okay? Now this is really important, okay? So pay attention. The time at which you drink this shake is extremely important. Protein is extremely satiating. This is the most satiating ingredient, which just means protein makes you feel really, really full. And so if you have this at the start of the day, you're gonna be full for a long, long time. So trying to eat your meals after you have this shake is gonna be a struggle because that protein is gonna make you feel super, super full. So instead, you wanna have this shake at the end of the day. Have this after you've had all your meals. This is gonna leave room in the daytime for an increased appetite so you can eat more food per meal. So some of my favorite shake recipes are gonna be stuff like strawberry cheesecake shake, a Reese's peanut butter cup shake, banana cream pie shake, or if you have trouble getting in your fruits and vegetables, have a healthy smoothie like a mango tropical smoothie. But all of these recipes, all these ingredients are gonna be in a future video. So if you wanna know exactly how to make a Reese's peanut butter cup shake or a strawberry cheesecake shake, go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell, because that video is gonna be coming out very soon. And if you like this video, if you're a skinny guy, you're trying to bulk up, go ahead and check this video out too. This is gonna go over some different techniques you need to use in the gym, stuff like deloads, RPEs, how to balance your systemic fatigue, because obviously diet is only half the equation. We gotta make sure we're crushing it in the gym as well. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have an awesome day. Peace.